Arman, congrats on the win, 30-27 across the board. How satisfied or not are you with your performance?
I'm happy. I dominate every rounds, and I wanted to finish him. I tried to choke him, and but he was tough. And you know, all time I wanna finish my opponents, but sometimes, if I had like 5 rounds for sure, like I'll submit. I would submit him, but I didn't have enough time. He got tired with third round, and I started fell it, and I tried to find submission, but I couldn't do. But anyway, like I think I did a good job.
Agreed, absolutely. Speaking of the 25 minutes compared to 15, how was that adjustment? How did you feel in there? Do you prefer a 25-minute fight, or were you happy that it went back to the 3 rounds?
No, I would like to have like 25 minutes because it's like uh, I already had that experience. I would like to have one more time because my last experience, 25 minutes, I made some mistakes. I started like go very fast. Like I thought I have a 3 rounds, but I had 5 rounds. But I talked with my coaches. I was very emotional that fight, and but I would like to have next fight 5 rounds because I, you know, I know my condition is good and I can make tired everybody, and then like choke, like then the fight.
Yes, sir. Speaking of your condition, you looked great in there. You were just a step ahead. Saw what was coming, adjusted. You dominated on the ground, on the stand up. Was there anything that surprised you about your opponent? And as you go up the rankings, guys will be harder to finish.
I thought I could like choke him very easy. If I thought like if I get his back, I'm gonna choke him right away. Because I heard like he doesn't have good wrestling, grappling. But today I understood like he's tough on the ground too, and like it's difficult to hold him there. And he was really good. And nobody like top him and knock him out in UFC. Nobody win him in UFC, and I'm the first guy who beat him here. And I think it's a big fight for me and a big name. Yeah, he's not on top five, but he's tougher than top fighters.
Excellent. And like you guys have both pointed out, you actually got a fight. You were calling out names. Nobody wanted to come see you. That's great that he stepped up. As you continue climbing the ladder, going up the mountain, how great is it to work with somebody like Peter, who's been there, championship fights, and what kind of advice does he give you as you further develop your career?
You know, I speak with a lot of fighters, and I heard like I understood the best things. If UFC gives you a fight, fight, we gotta like keep winning and like have a like big like winning streak. And the one day UFC call you and say, "Oh, next fight you're gonna fight this title." And my goal, like win everybody who UFC gives me, and doesn't matter who is gonna be. But I would like to have next my fight Charles Oliveira or Dariush, because I deserve to have a big names, and uh, they don't have a fight now, and I'm ready.
Those two would sound great. Sign me up for those type of matches. Holidays are coming up. Um, Taking some time off, or what is Armand doing? You want to get in there as soon as possible, regardless of the name, or when do we see you again?
You know, I don't get like some injured. I feel good. I'm young and I can cut weight. If you see like offered me like big fight, I'm gonna be ready in 2 months. But if they're gonna offer me someone from top 15, I'm not gonna fight. I'm gonna wait like a little bit, improve my skills, and go to ETT to train with my coach because he's, I last camp I had in Thailand because I didn't have visa, and he got mad. This time I gotta go Miami ATT and train with him like a long time and choke everybody because this time he said I made some mistakes in grappling, but we're gonna improve it and we're gonna choke everybody.
Sounds great. Congrats on the performance, and good luck with the
Thank-
2023.
Thanks so much.
Back here. So what would be some of those improvements that you feel like you got to make in your game?
Say again, please.
The improvements that you need to make in your game.
Improvement. You know, MMA is like very difficult sport. You know, you never can be like the best grappler or the best freestyle wrestling. We learn every day some new skills, and I know I gotta improve my wrestling, my boxing, my grappling, my like everything. And I'm young, and you know, I like learning some new things, new like techniques, and I can like say, oh, I just need like freestyle wrestling or boxing. Um, I want to be like completely like fully fighter. Like for example, if they're gonna say Arman Sarukian, they're gonna think, oh, this guy like he's a striker and wrestler and like grappler. He's like the toughest fighter in the world.
And do you get frustrated with having to fight a fighter that's ranked lower than you and not being able to get to those top guys in the top 5 yet? Does it frustrate you at all?
Say again, please.
Does it frustrate you that you're not fighting fighters that are ranked above you in the division?
Of course, like it's like big business, and they know like I'm gonna beat that guys in top 5, and I call out sometimes, like after my last fights, and nobody accept me, and me and Damir, we don't choose opponent. For example, like uh, I think we gotta fight with each other. Doesn't matter. For example, now I'm number 9, and Monday I'll get number 6 or 5. Hopefully, if UFC gonna make it, and one day I'm gonna fight with like big names, and hopefully next fight is gonna be big name, and that guy can hold me, because I gotta fight with them. Young generation gonna come and to be champions.
Thank you.
Done? Thank you.
I was mad nobody did it earlier. Don't get territorial, Oscar. I promise it was all.
Hi, Jared.
Hello.
First of all, congratulations on the victory. But obviously, I think the real question is I've got to ask about the hat. What's the inspiration behind it?
Well, I've had it for quite a long time. I bought it at the Alaska State Fair. I think it was 2011, 2012, Alaska State Fair, and it's fitting. The Killer Gorilla has a Killer Gorilla hat. The thing is when I moved to Phoenix, it's so freaking hot down there that this Alaskan hat doesn't really, it doesn't do too well. It keeps in a lot of heat. I'll end up sweating, and on top of that, I look like a freaking jackass with this hot-ass hat on my head in the Arizona sun. But it's wintertime, and it's gotten cold here in the desert. And who would have thought, right? It gets cold in the desert. So I broke it out. Finally, I'm able to break out the Killer Gorilla hat after 10 long years of sitting in my closet, and I get to sport it. Everybody get to ask me, what are you wearing a monkey hat for? And I get the pleasure of telling them, no, it's a gorilla hat, because it doesn't have a tail. Monkeys have tails. Got to educate the people on primate biology. Monkeys have tails. Great apes do not. So your gorillas, your chimpanzees, your orangutans. I think bonobos are
Bonobos are a type of chimp, I think.
they're a type of chimp, yeah. But they're savage though.
Yeah, they're smarter than all the rest of them.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, it looks amazing. I just want to say that.
Thank you.
Thoughts on the fight? Did you feel like you had that in the bag when it went to the judges?
I definitely thought I won at least 3 of the 5 rounds. I felt confident that I won 3 out of 5 rounds. On top of that, I felt confident that I won the fight, all in general. So, yes.
Sure. Everyone knows how Sean fights, right? He's kind of moves forward and jabs a little bit. So I don't know if there's anything that surprised you in there, but was it a bit different dealing with it in real time than you expecting?
I wouldn't say so. I would say he's good at what he does. You know, he's really good at moving forward, putting that jab out there, and then getting out of the way. You know, if I gave him the look like here I come, he was already aware, primed, and either ready to counter with his check hook or whatever combination he was going to throw, or just move away and avoid it altogether. But that was one thing we had been working on leading up to the Adesanya fight, was entering on our opponents without getting overextended. And once you get in, then we can start opening up with the big strikes that I love so much.
So where does this win exactly put you? What are you anticipating for your next time out? I don't know if you can jump into a title fight with Izzy and Alex having to settle their current rivalry, but where would you like to be next out?
If not a title shot, hopefully the contenders match. You know, yeah, that's what I would hope for. You know, either a title shot at the beginning of 2022, or the fight that gives me the title shot in the middle or late 2023.
Awesome. Happy New Year.
You too. Thank you.
Hey, Jared. I think it was either the 3rd or 4th round. It seemed like he stung you with a punch. Were you ever hurt?
Yeah, he hit me with a good shot, shook me up a little bit, but I got my legs back underneath me and listened to my coaches instead of moving around trying to get safe. We started fighting again.
Obviously, I mean,
That was a good call, Coach. I heard you too on that one. Yeah.
Does this win take a little bit of the sting off of UFC 276? Obviously, you know, you didn't get the title, but like back in the win column, main event win, like a little sting off of it, or not really?
I mean, I'm over that. That was way back when, so no sting to be had from it. If anything, the benefits from it, the things that I learned from it. So, no, it doesn't take a sting away from a loss. The loss is in the past. It's over with. It's nothing that's prevalent in my mind that's holding me back.
And then, you know, you say a contender fight. So are you looking at the winner of Robert Whitaker, Costa, maybe Marvin Vettori? Those names sound good to you?
I think Marvin is scheduled to fight somebody, isn't he?
Roman Dolidze.
Yeah. Contenders fight.
Gotcha.
So as long as they say you'll fight this person and it's a contenders fight, you get a title shot after this. All right, let's do it.
Congrats.
Hey, Jared, just one quick one. In the 3rd, it sounded like you were talking to Sean in the middle of the fight. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, I said a few things. His coach was saying something to him. And then I said, I can't remember what I said. I don't know. I can't remember what his coach said. And then I said, his ref said, his coach said something about the center. I can't remember what the hell I said, but I can't remember what I said either. But it was fun. It was fun. I think I said something about something like that. Then I just said, man, fuck them. Don't even listen to them. I was just talking to Sean, man, forget your refs. Don't even listen to them. Your coaches.
One follow-up. What's in the water over at the MMA lab? You guys are just killing it.
I'm sure there's some fluoride in there, some more shit. But we got this water thing, flow water, filtrated water. It's got like 7 levels of water. They put coconut and some more osmosis stuff in there. It tastes really good. Everybody loves that water out of there, man. So I take a whole collection of like 1-quart glasses because I don't like drinking out of plastic. So we come in there with a big bag of glasses and just fill them up in there. And everybody looks at us like, oh, there you are with the water again. The water's good, though.
All right.
Happy holidays, Jay.